at the Meri Atelier, and it is Wednesday morning, November the 23rd, I believe. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. I was spending a few minutes just straightening up stuff around here. Let me do a clear here and get to my channel and set up things so that I can welcome folks in, see what my tabletop looks like. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There's Arlene. Hi, Arlene. How are you doing? How are you doing this morning? And quality, let me set the quality up to advanced. And 720, and set my live chat to live chat. Okie dokie. Well, I've determined that what I'm going to do in the mornings when I start is a sketch. So let me move my phone, give me a little bit more room here. Oops. There we go. And I was looking at this one yesterday and going, I got this eye, but I didn't quite get that eye. This eye needs to be just a little bit more roundy. But I'm going to play with sketching. See, I need to date these. This was 11, what was yesterday, the 22nd, 2022, and these were 11/22, 2022, 11/22, 2022. Kind of fun sketching these. I need to sketch more. I want to get back into it. 11/22, 2022. And then I think I left a couple of blank pages. Let's sketch over on this side this morning. And that means I'm going to have to move my key. Make room for my key over here. Arlene says it's freezing there. She's going to have to turn the heat up. Let me adjust my camera. To zoom in a little. I'll give you a rockin' ride, a rockin' ride. Remove the tea so I don't spill tea. Well, it was a really nice day yesterday here. I mean, it was nice. I went out and planted my daylilies. I don't know how they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to do, but now I need to zoom in. I need to still adjusting my camera a little. Zoom in just a little here. Okay, that's about as good as I can get it. Yesterday was lovely outside. Today is cold, 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 huh? Well, we keep our thermostat at 74, so I cannot tell you what, I haven't looked at the outdoors temperature yet. I can tell you I have a paper stack. I have a paper stack in here that's, I took it all out, put it on my recliner, so I can't sit down in my recliner today until I sort out that paper stack. I got tired of it being over on this cart, so I took all my little bits and pieces from here and put them over there so I can sketch this morning. So I did these two yesterday. I feel like working on this little guy. I did not bring my other phone in. Let me run get my other phone because that gives me ability to see these in more detail. Wow. Well, you guessed that I don't know what I did with my other phone. Maybe I left it in here from the other day. I think I left it in here. Oh dear. Battery's probably 50%. I'm not going to do a lot of sketching anyway. Let me look at folks who came in. Hold the phone. Let me adjust chat here. Sorry, I had to go look for my phone. Hi, Barbara. Good morning, Barbara. She said, I just popped in to say hello. I'm taking my husband out for lunch. So I expect you will still be on when I get back, giving a thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Barbara, and have a really good lunch. Have a good lunch. Enjoy your lunch, Arlene says. Hello, going back to sleep. Okay, Angie, thanks for popping in. I give you permission to go. Look, I even have him right here where I was. How much do I got 70% on this. I didn't put him away from yesterday. We're going to do this little guy right here. And we took a picture of him. And this picture is in black and white. This one's more sepia. And I'm going to concentrate on his eyes. I noticed when I did this sketch yesterday, I got this eye. This one I rounded. He's got kind of round eyes. He's still got child eyes. This one looks more adult. This eye needs to be worked on. So I'm going to work on eyes this morning. And I just want to kind of, not organized, of course, never organized, but I kind of want to start out my streams by working in this big book, this big sketchbook that Renee, Little Red Wagon, sent me. And I want to work on my sketching. So even if I don't get the rest of his face, let's turn it this way. Will he flip? Yeah. Let's work on his eyes. Let's just work on his eyes this morning. So let's put it up here. Barbara says, thank you. He only gets out once a week. Well, I know how that feels. Let's just work on his eyes. His eyes are kind of interesting. It looks like he's got a little skin dot there. Whoops. His eyes aren't, this eye looks more roundy than this one. I think that's why I got that one kind of, this one needs to be. So, it's November 23rd, and happy Thanksgiving week. Tomorrow is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving in the States. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. We went shopping yesterday. I didn't know my brother was going to do that. He never tells me anymore. And he kind of says, I'm going to town. Do you want to go? And believe it or not, there wasn't anything I wanted. So he wanted some turkey thighs. He said he wanted turkey thighs, and we weren't sure that we were going to get them. And I don't know. I feel like I'm going to put just a tad bit of water in this little cup and see if I can't smear this. Now these say they say they're smear proof, but we know from experience that we can smear these. Hi, Becky. Becky, that fruitcake. Oh my gosh. Oh, that fruitcake. Yum. I just about reached through the screen and gobbled it all down. Did you put some bourbon in it? Did you put some just a teeny bit of flavoring in it? That fruitcake looks so yummy. Let me see if I can't. I want to see if this will smear a little. Yeah. See, it will. It says, the package says, this is the bowl that I'm using today. It says, no smear, no bleed. Ha ha! Well, we proved that wrong, didn't we? Look at that. Look at that. I need a towel out. Oh, let me get one. It's got spiced rum in it. Ooh, yum. Yum rum. That sounds good. Because that's what Greg had on the shelf. Alrighty. Spiced rum. See, and I can bring this smear up here and create some shadowing for the eyes, and he's got a little shadowing under here, under there, little shadowing in the corners. shadowing up in here. Nice. That eye, when you expand it, it does look a little, maybe that's what I was catching over there. All right, so I'm going to do the other eye, and I'm just going to do that by just going like this. Maybe start it right about in there. Yeah, my book is so big, but that'll encourage me to keep my desk cleaned off. Becky says, it is now. It's wrapped tightly in many layers of plastic wrap to mellow out for Christmas. You're going to enjoy that. That fruitcake just looked delicious. It really looked good. You got me wanting to make one. Oh dear. 2 tablespoons over the dates to soften them. She's talking about the spiced rum. To soften them before getting stirred in. Then 5 more tablespoons over the top after it had cooked a bit. Yummy. Arlene says, I don't remember when Mom stored her, where my mama stored hers. She started it before Halloween, and it was awesome. Let's see, Brenda in here? Did I miss Brenda? Angie popped in and went back to sleep. She says, I'll be back. Becky, Arlene. Well, Brenda, oh, there's Brenda. Good morning, Brenda. Welcome. So this other eye, I'm going to do over here. And see, there's quite a bit of space in there. And let's see if I can't get it. I just want to practice my sketching. Now, I don't think I have these eyes quite the same size. They look a little bit, but let's see if I can't get these the same size. And this one looks a little rounder to me for some reason. A little bit rounder. So we went to the grocery store. My brother wanted some turkey thighs. He said he wanted turkey thigh. I don't eat turkey. I don't eat chicken. I have a aversion to it, but he enjoys it. So I told him we got some cranberry sauce, and I told him I'd make some southern dressing. He'll like that. So I got to cook cornbread today. I'm just making the Jiffy bread mix cornbread, because that's all we had when I was younger. We weren't rich. We didn't buy. That eye looks bigger to me. It is a little bigger. Let's bring it down here like that. And it has this line going in, kind of coming out that way. And then this is all dark in here, and it's kind of dark between the bridge of his nose. So he asked me if I wanted to go any place, and I thought, I'm going, there's nothing that I really want, you know. Well, I want to get some more double-sided tape, but we have to go out to the other side of town, and he doesn't like to do that. And I thought, well, just for the tape, I hated to make him go clear over on the other side of the town so I could get dollar store tape. So I said we could get it another time. And So what else did we, oh, he wanted to get some, he's going to make his jerky. He's going to make some jerky. He likes to make his own jerky. So that's, we went to the butcher shop and the local town butcher shop and got some jerky. All right, well, should I try to maybe now move it in just a little? And I want to work up there. Let's keep it down here. So, he really doesn't have eyebrows per se. Let's work on this area in here. And to do that, I need a pad of paper, a piece of paper, maybe this. And let's wet my brush here and wet this and see if I can't. No, I don't think that's going to work. This paper's too porous. Ow. Things are never here when you want them because I moved everything out in the other room. I need a non-porous lid. Here. This is hold on, I'm running over stuff. No. This is the top of one of those ephemera things. Let's see if I can scribble in here. If I can get any ink off in here. I don't think it's going to scribble. Well, a little if I keep going. Let's see if I can wet that. But Meri, this is not watercolor. I can see how I can wet that down now. Let's see if I can't get the bridge of his nose here. Yeah, it's almost too much. And kind of under his eye, up in here a little, and down this way just a little. And yeah, I think I'm liking that. Now his nose starts just not too far down here. And this is all I'm going to work on this morning. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of sketching. I just want to kind of practice a little. Kind of comes in this way and what's going on in chat? Hi, Nashwa. Good morning, Nashwa. And there's Lori. Hi, Lori, girl. Lori is our new host for the Streamathon. And if you're out there listening, Lori needs you to contact her, especially if you did streaming last year. If you're interested in streaming this year, let's darken that a little. she put a notice out on her bullet on our community tab. Becky said, okay, Scott's out the door and Greg is home from his job and is in the shower. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, I was thinking about you yesterday. You also stream on Tuesday mornings. And I want to give you a shout out when you do. And I forgot to do that yesterday. So, you know, at the end of my streams, I kind of like to say who's streaming during the day. And I got to get used to saying Kathy, two Kathy stream on Tuesday mornings. Kathy Berg and Calico Kate. And I missed it yesterday with Kathy, Calico Kate, Kathy. But I want to get used to doing that. Kathy kept me company while I started cleaning up my craft space. Well, I want to get started doing it, Kathy, because you certainly deserve it. You certainly deserve it. Now, I think I need to give just a little bit more volume. And let's see if I can get some more ink out of this. Now that doesn't look like much here, but once I stroke it and get it wet, I need to get a little bit more volume in here, a little bit more volume in there. Maybe you can't see it, but a little more volume in his nose area there to make it look. And where's my, this area is a little darker in there. I don't want to wet this too much. Alrighty. And then it could continue on with the face. But I think I'm going to stop there. I think I'm just going to do his nose and his eyes. It's not perfect, but it's getting better. I should do his lips though, shouldn't I? Let's do his lips a little. And let's see if I can't get some more scratchy off here. And I need it for his lips. And his lips come pretty close up to his, let's do his nose and his lips here. His lips come pretty close up. I'm just going to do a light line here. And then they're kind of roundy there. And they're really dark in here. I'll kind of come down that way. And let's darken this. Area in here. And let's take a little bit of kind of shade it out here. And shade it. Coming this way and underneath. So, and his chin area comes down this way. Let's get all of this. Now, I think I'm going to leave that and just leave that as a study this morning. Let me turn my phone off. I left it in here yesterday, so it didn't have time to charge up. So I could probably take this one. You know, this eye just doesn't look round enough to me. I want to round them off a little. No, we're going to leave it. We'll keep practicing on him. This one I was using yesterday was blue ink. Let's add some water under here. Some shading. Shading sure makes a difference, doesn't it? It sure makes a difference. The tonal values. I'm kind of afraid to touch his eyes, but all right, I think I'm going to leave that alone. This is good enough. And if I keep practicing, maybe I'll actually be able to sketch something right off the bat with. I'm just going to fill the, I'm going to, well, I thought I had this plugged in. Hold on. All these cigar boxes, I need to find a place for them. We went to town yesterday and I didn't get the stuff put away out of my Happy Mail. Hold on, let me get these. Ouch. Stacked up here off of my cord. No, it is plugged in. No, it's not here. Hold on, it's not plugged in. It's caught way up in here. Come on. No. Where did it go to? It's caught over here. Oops. What fell? My phone? What fell? My heat gun. Oh, the phone. It's all twisted up with these cigar boxes. I didn't get all those cigar boxes put away yesterday. Ha! I've got limited space. It's probably dry by now. A little damp yet. Yeah, I think the water, the shading makes the tonal values, makes the difference, I think, on it. Let's sign this one. $11.23. I think in 1963 was the year, on November the 23rd was the year that Kennedy was assassinated, on November 23rd. Somehow that date sticks in my head. I'm going to add some tonal values to her, and I don't have anything, I don't have it out to look at, but let's just add some tonal values here, just for, no. I don't remember what her eyes looked like. So these pens are certainly not smear proof. They advertise them as being smear proof. That's not true. That's not true. Yeah, just a little bit around her eyes and her nose in here. And around her face, maybe. I'm going to leave that. Let's add some over here. This is the one that I did, I think, where we measured off. Whoops, that's almost too much. That out a little. Yeah, very hesitant to work around the nose area. I don't know. I like this one better, I think. But you know what? We're just learning. Meri's just learning. After all these years, you think she'd have it down, but she doesn't. And let's flip the page. And this is the first one that I did. And I was commenting on how the camera, I think, was kind of looking up at her, because we certainly got a good view of her nostrils. And I got her ear. Well, and I certainly don't have a, this was my learning one. This is my first look at her here. And that really wants to, I'm almost afraid to put shading on her. I wouldn't say this one's so great. I was working with the eyes in here. Saying these almost look like adult eyes. So working with the nose down here. But you know what? It is what it is. I'll bring this in a little. She is who she is, who she is. And we were commenting on her hand. Her hand was really looking off in that. I'm going to stop. All right. That's all the sketching I'm going to do today. Let's try this a little. I'm just going to practice a little every day in this book. Well, every stream. I want to start out my streams by doing just a little sketching. I won't always do people. I'm going to do animals. Cats are a challenge for me. I seem to have dogs down for some reason. Or I did the last time I... The tonal values really add to it. So if you can get your hand on some medium or bold S-gel pens, they will really bleed, even though they say they don't. So this is the one that I did today, right here. I think I'm going to take a little snapshot of him with this new phone. Let's take a snapshot. Whoops. You want me to preach to you? I got my Bible out. Where's my camera? Reach up and take a little. Did I get it? Let me see what I got. Well, let me stand up, or just hold on. Hold on. Let me come at it this way. I gotta stand up. That might be my thumbnail. All right, let's move on and do something else. Something else. Keep that handy. Move this off my desk. I found some. I was making those note cards, and I thought it would be fun to use some of this Christmas fabric on them. that I got at the store, and I got some red paper. And my photos are still out here. Let's put these with the book. I'm going to work off of those photos. Oh, okay. Halfway organized. Now let me get chat back out here to where I can see chat. Let me welcome folks in. Kathy's here. Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. Arlene says, it just me, or is there a face on her elbow? Oh, there could be a face on her elbow. Let's adjust my camera a little. Now, I could very well put a subconscious face on her elbow. Hi, G3 Brenda. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you join us. During the Depression, I'm sure they did eat possum as possible. Brenda A says, Pink Girly. She's laughing out loud. Pink Girly, she says, my first father-in-law said his mom roasted possums and served with sweet potatoes. She had 10 kids to feed. It was during the 1930s, and they were sharecroppers. During the Depression, G3 Brenda says, I'm sure they did eat possum as possible. Yeah, and they probably appreciated it. They were probably hungry. Let's have a cup of tea. Let's see, who else did I miss? Becky's here. Arlene is here. Becky's working on her scrap gown. Oh, Becky, you got all that luscious yarn. Oh, my goodness, lady. How do you find all that stuff? Something dropped over the cliff. I don't know what it was. Probably a paint. It sounded like a paintbrush. I'll have to dig it out. Lori says, I'm sure my grandma ate possum too. Well, you know what? My grandparents probably did too. And my dad probably went hunting for them. My dad liked to hunt and fish in his younger years. I'm going to dump this little Dixie cup of water out before I spill it. We'll keep that handy. They're talking about eating possum. Let me go get my knitting, and let me show you where I am on my knitting, because I am having fun with that scarf. There are a few mistakes in here, but what I like about this is it is so textured, but the mistakes don't show. I mean, you can identify them if you're good, and most of you are probably good. Let's just turn this over like this. So I am knitting this scarf, and it's a beginner project. It's a beginner project, and it is on Knitting Crowd. And what I like about it, it's a scarf, and when you wrap it around your neck, yeah, I don't think it'll have to be blocked. I mean, if you're going to fold it into your drawer, maybe. But if you wear it around your neck, but it's a beginner project, and there are a few mistakes in there, but they're not going to show that much with this. And this yarn, I'm really, I'll tell you, I paid $8.99 for this yarn. That was way too much, Becky says, but it really is a nice yarn to work with. And for a scarf, and for this, if I wear it, it will be worth it. I'm having fun doing it. Let's see, I saw the label to that yarn this morning. It is, I got it at that little quilt store that I go to. I saw it there, and I said, oh, this is so pretty. Here's the label, and it is called Premier Puzzle. 328 yards, And it's 100% acrylic, but it's so soft. It's not a scratchy acrylic. It is really a nice soft. And I love the color. I love how the colors blend into each other. This light blue carries all the way through, and then it kind of goes to the dark blue, and that dark blue carries all the way through. Then it kind of goes to this, this white really kind of starts there. There's a little bit of blending in here, but that blending is more the tan color, and the tan blends up into the white and another tannish brown, and it's going back into, it's tannish brown, and it'll go back into, it looks like it goes back. It looks like it's going back into this color, and it'll probably go there and back up that way. But I am having so much fun, and the stitches are easy. Because, and Becky, if you're listening, I think what's helped me a lot is doing the Tunisian crochet with that pearl, because I am not having trouble with my pearl stitches. Before when I knit, I had trouble with the pearl stitches, and I'm not having trouble with them here. All you do for this pattern is you knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, all the way to the end. You do 2 rows like that. And then you do 2 rows of just straight knit. And then you just repeat that sequence. 2 rows of knit 2, purl 2, 2 rows of all knit. And that's 4 rows. And you repeat that sequence all the way up. And I love the texture of it. I'm just having so much fun with this. My Afghan, I'm working on that. The Afghan, the stitch that I'm working on now on that at Christmas Afghan is a crisscross stitch. And that's taking me some time. That's taking me some time. The crisscross is a stitch that you have to kind of think about what you're doing. This I can just, you know, I think about it, but you know, it goes smoother. So I had to show that to you. So, and then I also here, I had ordered these. Where did I put them? I ordered these. Let me get them out. We're gonna work on note card. We're going to work on these little note card Happy Mail embellishment things. And I found the faces. I'm making these little bobby pin embellishments here. These are bobby pin embellishments that I put faces on. And a little word like, this one says, play on the beach. It says, you trouble me always. This one says, I live beneath the open sky. A wonderful creature wanted to live in the country. And I did these off of, what did I do with them? Hold on. I have them here. I did them off of Arlene sent me some pages of school kids. And I want to make more of those out of these. So that's, and then we've got our puzzle tree to work on. This is all dry now. I tore it apart. And I don't know if I'll get to this morning, but I want to build back up my puzzle tree. And I think this is going to turn out pretty nice in the end. You know, might have to put some puzzle pieces down around in here. Build it up. I don't know if I could build it out. I might be able to build out some branches. We'll see. So those are kind of what I'm working on. So, and then yesterday, we went to the grocery store. Here's a happy Thanksgiving. We went to the grocery store, and the Thanksgiving napkins were on sale for $1 a package. So I got 2 of them. Let me put this over here. I'm dropping stuff. What did I drop? A glossy accent package? Thought I dropped something else. I got things in my lap. Isn't that a pretty turkey? We'll do something with this tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I will be streaming tomorrow morning. Is Thanksgiving. We're not having our Thanksgiving till Friday night. I'll stream Friday morning, but I will not be streaming Friday night. So if one of you want to step in on Friday night and fill in the gap, feel free. I'll be eating steak. I'll be eating some steak. You can think of me. So I'm going to cut some note cards a little bit bigger out of these red ones. And I've got some of these Christmas Noel and some Christmas. I'll probably use these, the little note tags on here. Let's make some Christmas note cards. So let me put these over here. Let's get out some. And I also have some snowflake stickers to work with. So we're going to make some Christmassy. Yeah, let's see. Let's grab a couple sheets, maybe 3, because I want to make my note cards a little bit bigger to start out with. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get these might have to go, she's small. Let's open these up and look at them. I haven't had these opened. I bought these a few months ago, well, when they first came out. When they first came out, to me it feels like a couple months ago. I've had them for a while. These are the winter ones. For the new ones for this year. Let's pull them out. We got the 2 little angels. Were you an angel? Were you ever an angel in Christmas play? I was an angel with a broken leg. And let's see what else. We got some winter adult winters. Another little gal, a little guy. I'm getting all the little kids out because these are going to be, the adults are kind of too large for the kids are getting too large, but, and what's this? I don't know what that is. It looks like the inside of one of the arms or something. And we're hunting out. I'm going to save out the little one, the children. The adults are going back in. This one is Darling. This one would fit on a note card, I think. I'll save her out. Special. And that one's, I don't know. I have to make my note card a little bit bigger. This one's small. And this one is small. Yeah. The kids are what make Christmas. Don't you agree? These are small. And if you haven't got this Christmas pack, if you can lay your hands on it, I say that it's worth it. I bought a double pack here. We got some. Here's a family. Oh. Oh. I'm glad they put a lot of kids in this packet. I'm separating them out. There's a group. And a group of ladies. And another little one. Oh. I call her a kid. She's probably in her teens. Another little one. Look at that plaid jacket. Look at that plaid jacket. Can you see the plaid? Isn't that cool? That would be cool to wear in today's fashion. All right, let's get these. Got some photo booth ones. Another little one. She's got skis on. She'd make a nice card. And speaking of cards, here's some photos. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Looks like a school play. December 1943. This one's 1942. Looks like a group went skiing. There. Another toboggan. And lined up with their skis. So let's take these. I'll put this one over here. And let's put these back in the pack. I'm not going to work with these. Dee Dee was showing these one day. She said, Meri, do you have these? And I had already ordered and received them, but I hadn't looked at them. This was the first time I looked at them. Now, can I find another package to put? I took a whole bunch of my stuff out in the other room. Well, for right now, these are the older kids. What do I have here? Do I have a package? Let's take these out. I can put these with fabric. Let's take these out and put these in. These are younger kids that are a little taller. Let's put these in here if I can. Like that. And then these are the smaller that I might be able to do some note cards with fabric. I'm going to keep these out. I think they're probably about maybe 3-inch from top to bottom, from toe to head. Some of these are smaller. Let's see. My ruler is getting pretty dirty. Yeah, about approximately 3-inch. You'll have some red on the other side, but so when I cut those cards, I'll probably cut them maybe 4-inch or 3.5-inch. But we'll save these for. And then with that packet came these that I'm going to use. This came as a I got them on Amazon as a 2-pack. And they say there are 82 pieces in here, different sizes. I'm not going to take all those out right now. Let's put these in here on the other side. They should fit because they came in there. And then I'll come out and look at chat before I get started here. Hold the phone. Let me get the... have a lot of flexibility in your hands to do this. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me come out and look at chat. Happy baking, Becky. Is Becky going to go bake? Hi, Janet Nash. What did Becky say? What is she baking today? The Communication Workers Union has formally notified the Royal Mail they plan to call on their members to take a national strike on Thursday, 24th and Friday, 25th of November, 2022. The Communication Workers Union. Oh. Does that mean we won't have any internet? We won't have any electricity? What does that mean, Becky? Becky said, I have to go to the store once the sun is up. Janet asked Becky, how's Greg's job doing? Kathy says, I will, Janet. Not as much to get done today. Let's see. Becky's going to the store, waiting for arrivals for Ben. The plane has landed. The plane has landed. Good morning, Janet Nash. Ann, have a coffee. Did Ann come in? Let me say good morning to folks. Kathy's here. Calico Kate says, oh no, Lori, prayers for her. It's really going to be around. Somebody's got the flu. Brenda, house special. Speedy recovery for her for the holidays. Lori says, just found out that my granddaughter has the flu, and I was thinking about sweet Emerson. Emerson is Calico Kate's granddaughter. Brenda says, I have a picture of my grandmother as an angel at church when she was about 10. Christmas of 1917. She looks like a Timmy paper doll. Oh, Brenda, how special. Kathy, you have a quieter day. Please take care, Janet says. Let's see. Kathy said she overdid the cleaning and getting stuff done. I was nice out yesterday, so I planted those daylilies because I've been putting it off, but it was pretty nice and the ground was still, I could still dig in the ground, but I dug underneath of where I pushed a bunch of leaves, so, but I'm not sure those daylilies are going to come up. I have to tell you, they looked kind of sad, but they might surprise me. We'll see if they come up. I bought them off of Facebook, and I asked how many were in there, and he says, oh, there's a sack full. And when we actually got them in our hand, I paid $10 for them, and he handed me a plastic sack. And there were probably about 10 bulbs in there. I was expecting a sack full. I think he kind of exaggerated it just a little. I don't know. It's a little disappointed. And he dug them up last summer, so they were kind of dry. I have my doubts of them coming up, but we'll see. If they come up, they come up. If they don't, I'll just plant something else there. I want a row of daylilies on the other side of those railroad ties. And morning glories, when they bloom next year, I'm going to go out and cut off all the heads and dry them. Okay, there's Ann-Lar. Good morning, Ann. Welcome, welcome, Ann. Lena just got hers, so hopefully soon. Janet Nish says, Lori dear, I remember, not yet. Lori must have sent something to Janet. Mitzi says, good morning, Ann and Fur Child. Fur Child must be Ann's kitty cat. This is where Ann came in. Good morning, Ann. Mitzi's here. Arlene says, I'm not cooking a big meal for myself, but a local church is going to bring me a plate from their big supper. Ooh, that's nice. My brother wants turkey thighs, so that's, and we went there. And, you walk into the store, and then off to the side, they have all the vegetables, and then they have their bakery. And up here, they have their liquor, and their pop, and their seafood, and their meat. Over on this area here, kind of toward the back of, the store. And we made our way over, and there were plenty of big turkeys, but he wanted just turkey thighs. And we looked and looked, and there were no turkey thighs to be found. And we shopped around a little, and pretty soon this man came out with a big cart of meat. And my brother went over there and said, are those turkey thighs? And he said, yep, they're just cutting them up back there. So he got his turkey thighs. I'm not into turkey. I don't really care for turkey. Lori says, Janet, you want a giveaway on my channel. Did it arrive yet? And Janet says, I think she says, not yet. There's Jacqueline. Jacqueline, are you out there listening? Jacqueline says, same here, Brenda. Everyone is here, but I'm lonely in the kitchen. Brenda says, I'll probably be listening while cooking. I'm going to cook up some cornbread today. We were not rich when my parents were. We were not rich, and we had Jiffy corn mix, so that's what I'm going to make. It'll probably taste just like what it did when we were kids. So I'm going to cook up, I'm going to get some bread out and toast it and let it get dry, and cook up some Jiffy mix, cornbread mix. We got some eggs. We found some eggs at a different grocery store. So I got a dozen, but my goodness, they've gone up in price. But we did get some eggs. And so we'll use that, some onion and an apple in the cornbread. Now, some people put meat in there, and I don't know. We never had meat in our stuffing mix. Arlene says, I really look forward to see what Meri does with that red paper. I'm going to make some little note cards like what we did yesterday. Little note card things out of that and all of this over here. We made 4 of them yesterday. I want to put some words in them. Some of maybe these. It says I have 82 pieces here, but some of them look larger. So I don't know. We'll see what I was going to get out my Christmas boxes. Shall I do that? Can you guys stare at this? Here, stare at my children here for a minute. Stare at the little ones. Here, let me go get my Christmas box. Hold the phone. Let me go get my... I'm not going to get them all. Let me get one. I want to do some Christmas. Oh, Christmas. Alrighty, I'm on my way. I had to find my way. I cut out all those stars. And this is what I have left for scrap. I thought I could use some of this. And let's go through this is last year's Christmas box. Left from last year. And let's see if I can use, I'm looking for journal stuff. I don't know what I have in here. Let's open it up. Oh. Little Match Girl doll, altar watches, recipe, yearbook. Oh, Hop, Hop, Hop. Children of the World. I think I was getting ideas for Hop. So I got these. I think I got these in Happy Mail. I think from Annie V. I could use these. I think Annie V sent me a whole bunch of, oh, here, these two. This will affect how I cut my note cards. All right, these are a little large. We'll use these for something else. Here, I could use some of this. Here's some scrapbook paper, Christmas. And here, maybe I can get some words out of this, Christmas joys. Never give your credit card number over the phone. Relax with your family. Christmas afternoon, looking at photos and videos from past Christmases. And here's some German scrap. I'm sure I got this from Keisha. And a star. So it's got Meri out there. Here's a postcard that I made a long time ago. Here's a gingerbread house. I think this one is from Joyce. Did Joyce come in yet? Let me go down to the bottom. Joyce comes in. And did Joyce in here? This is we made these gingerbread houses as a swap in Aunt Beck's group. This came from Joyce Boring. Somebody sent me some Christmas ephemera. Here's some tissue paper. Here's some envelopes. Could do something with those. Oh, look, stencil. I'll use that in my big journal. Hurry, hurry. Christmas. What's in here? Some tags. I could cut off the tags. It's got an old address from my family. Some little ephemeras. Some more. This is adhesive. This is adhesive. I don't know if I want to use that. A card. A doily. A big Christmas doily. An angel. I'm sure I got that in Happy Mail from Annie V. Annie V sent that to me. Some nutcracker napkin. Here's some tags. Some more tags. These make nice little note cards if I could double them up. I don't know if these are doubled or not. Sometimes they're just single ones. Holly Jolly, full of candy. I'm sure I got that in Happy Mail. Yeah, I can get that back in there now. Christmas Carol book that I like. You know, that would be fun to put as alternate pages in my journal. I might keep that out. Birds. And here's some Christmas card stuff I was playing with last year. And I'm sure I got this in Happy Mail too. Here's some seals. Keep those out. Oops, there's one of the seals. It came right off of here. I'm sure I got this in Happy Mail. Some cards. Whoops. It's getting pretty tall over there. Some cards that I can't bear to cut up. Cards. And a calendar. Abrams 2021. Isn't that beautiful? Some Christmas paper. Some more little, I think these are note cards. Gift tags. Warmest thoughts and best wishes for a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. This I know came from Annie V. The Advent calendar thing. I'll keep that out. A handmade card. I don't know who made it. It's not signed. Sure that was Happy Mail. It says Merry Christmas. It does not open up. That's pretty. Napkin, napkin. Note paper. I'll keep that out. It's white papers. More white paper. It looks like I was going to do something here. Christmas cards. This is from Dee Dee. Looks like, oh, this has one of her posters in it. Oh, I was going to put this. I'm sure I got this around Christmas time. Dee Dee, an artist, Twitter. But I guess some of this stuff I get after the fact, and I don't have time to do anything with it. And here's a card. I'm sure this was sent to me. Dear Mary. Oh, this is from Annie V too. I should just start a Christmas card journal. This was from, I think, from Laura. Laura G. She doesn't come around anymore. Oh, that says Ella. This is from Ella. The envelope's from Laura. So these are Happy Mail Christmas cards. That was from, looks like it was Gina or Lena. I think that's Gina. Aaron's, probably. These are older cards, envelopes. I haven't. That one's pretty. That one is from Kathy Whitney. She did a good job on that, didn't she? Just wanted to send you a little Christmas card to let you know I love watching your videos and hanging out with you in your lives. Hugs, Kathy. So these were some Christmas cards that I did not get put in my journal. This one was sent to me. This was from the Daffy group. Defy. I call them Daffy. Just slip of the tongue. Defy group. I think that's probably from Defy too. Mine smiles inside. These, this is my brother and his granddaughter from a couple years ago. Isn't that the sweetest picture? She's all grown up now. She thinks she's ready to start junior high. She's too cool to hug her grandpa anymore like that. Here she is here. Isn't she sweet? These were from one Christmas. I didn't get them journaled. She was visiting Santa Claus. She's such a cutie. She's such a cutie. There she is there playing with her toys. Her grandpa used to go and play school with her. That's when she was young. She's too old to play school with him now. I think he kind of misses that. She's cool. She's a cool character. This was the first year. This was from 2016, because that's me. This is either 2016 or 2017. That's me, and here's her. I've given me a gift. Oh, dear. There she is with her daddy. I hope her mommy doesn't mind that I'm showing these. Her mom posts her on Facebook all the time, so there she is with her Uncle Brian. Here she was. She was a cheerleader when a young kid. She's not a cheerleader anymore, but she was on a cheerleading team that year. She was also did the young kids. This is too dark. She was climbing up the ladder there. Her dad was putting up Christmas lights, and she just had to climb that ladder, and everybody kind of, there she is climbing there. And everybody was standing underneath. Well, I guess she's down there, but they made sure that she was, here she's starting to climb. She bound and determined she was going to climb that ladder. Just like Aunt Mary said she was going to walk on top of that fence and fell and broke my leg. This is an envelope from somebody. I don't want to show the address. Here's some gold napkin. I think I got this from Becky. I'm going to keep that out. Here's some more pretty napkin. And some more cards that I can. Princess Nobody. And some more. I'm sure this is Happy Mail. This looks like it might have come from Becky. This is Becky's envelope. I'm quite sure this was from Becky. It looks like Becky's snowman. It looks like it. I'm not real sure. Let's see who this card is from. I could be wrong. I don't know if that card came in there, though. Merry Christmas. Some snowmen here. Does it open up? A little snowman. Looks like it's paper dolls. I think they should come out. Oh, let's see. Merry Christmas, Vicki Brown. Oh, I think it's a stand-up. This is from Vicki Brown. It's a stand-up card. This is from a couple years ago, because I haven't hung around with those gals for quite a while. Princess Nobody. This one's beautiful. I think that came from Holly. A card from Holly Dalton. Aww. I'll have to get my holly candle out. I still think these might have come from Becky. I don't know who they came from. They look like Becky. They remind me of Becky because they're kitty cats. And what's this? I think this is I did a card journal one year for my December daily. And I think this is it. 2018. There's some postcards there. I did a card journal. I wasn't too much into doing the December daily that year. And these were cards I just had around. These weren't cards that were sent to me. I thought this was last year's, but this is not last year's. There's a cookie cutter. That's not going to stay. I'm going to put it down there. I got to go through this whole box. A bingo card. There's a napkin that looks like my fabric. All is calm. Some envelopes. Joy to the world. Christmas. Envelopes. A card from Kendra and Kendra Collins. From Kendra Collins. Keep Kendra in your thoughts. You have some extra wallpaper. Here's a snowflake I crocheted a long time ago. You might send her some wallpaper. I think when she had that flood, and I've been meaning to send her some. Haven't got it done. Here's a page that I looked like I did her, an envelope. I'm pretty sure I did this. Never sent it off. Maybe I didn't do this. Maybe I got it. I don't know. Don't remember. I said I'm pretty sure I did it, but now I'm having second thoughts. I don't remember if I did that or not, or got it in Happy Mail. Could have got it in Happy Mail. Let's see what's in the bottom here. Postcard from Janet. Janet Nash sent me this. She was doing she did a good job on it. She did my bulb. Janet Nash. And I'm sure this is Happy Mail in here. Happy Mail. This year I didn't, the year that I did get all these cards, I did not make a journal. Here's another snowflake that I crocheted, or that I got. I don't know, I can't remember. And some little ephemeris here. Let's take those out. And let's just, this is all Happy Mail cards and stuff. I don't want to go through all of those. There's a pretty tag. Looks like it was a napkin collage. Here's a postcard that I did it upside down. I did it on the bottom. I did it all upside, stamped it upside down. I carved that and I can't find that. I'm going to have to find it again. Or carve me another one. That's really not too bad. And this is another one of my ornaments that Janet Nash, we were doing those ornaments that year. Not Janet Nash, Janet Baum. I'm getting my Janets all mixed up. Here's some note paper. We'll keep that out. Some papers. Some of this I'm not sure. Looks like some jelly print. This was a card. That's pretty. To Dad from Ashton. That's family Christmas. Here's a card from, it's a thank you card from, it's beautiful. Rhonda Jenkins. I haven't seen Rhonda for a while. Where are you at, Rhonda? You okay? This is from Rhonda Jenkins. Isn't that beautiful? Watercolor. Here's an ornament. Looks like a sweater or a bell, maybe. Could be a bell. Looks almost like a sweater. A little ATC, little Dollar Tree gingerbread. Oh, what else is in here? Somebody sent me some Happy Mail here. Looks like it might have come from Arlene. Did this come from? Who did this come from? Happy Holidays from Janice Glines. Arlene usually sends me Let's keep this out. Let's see what she's put in here. She's put in a lot of history. I was doing colonial stuff in early colonial. And joy, Christmas from Annie V. It's fun just to look through all this. Here's a little crocheted piece. That's pretty. I'm going to keep that out. Another little crocheted piece. Somebody sent this to me. I didn't make it. It's a heart. Isn't that pretty? Some little crocheted pieces here. I didn't make that one, but I might have. These might have. Not sure where I got these from. Some little crocheted pieces. And here's a postcard from Becky. A postcard from Becky. Looks like a dragonfly. I'm trying to. It looks like a dragonfly in there. And here's a card. I know I made this one. This is just a card front. It's just a card front here where I was using paper dolls. I'll keep these out. Here's a little, it says, "Come, let us adore him." So let's put all of this other stuff back. I cut some stuff out. It's just fun to go through all this. I wish I would have dated this. I think this was from 2018 or 2019. These cards are not anything that I received in Happy Mail. These are things that I made from stuff around. A warm welcome. But I wasn't into doing a December daily so much that year. How that goes like that. It's just a little bookmark thing that there. These were cards that I think it's a card journal. I didn't do much with it. I don't think I dated it. All right, we're going to put this other stuff back. I got a lot of Christmas cards from folks from prior years that I need to do something with. But I don't want to get too sidetracked from what I'm doing now. She says as she puts all her stuff back into the box here. I'll come back to those if I want them. Let's save this for the top. Oh, and the cookie cutter. So this was, I don't know, I said it was last year's, but I don't think it was. I think last year's was green. I like to get these big boxes for Christmas. Boxes, I don't know what I'll have this year. I haven't been buying much. All right. So we're back to my notes. What time is it? 6:16. Let me look at chat. Arlene said, Brenda is going to get after it. Brenda says, I'm putting in earbuds and going to work on something. Sitting here, and when there's things to do, it's making me fidgety. Go for it, Brenda. That's hillbilly for getting things done. Get after it. Brenda says, Arlene, it's 6:16. That's late here. Roy. Good morning, Roy. Roy says, good morning, Meri. Happy hump day to all you ateliers, Roy. Good morning. Group hello, he says, and virtual hug. Brenda says, Arlene, it's 6:16. That's late here. Roy says, I hear you, Brenda. We are hosting a small 6-person dinner tomorrow. Well, when you have to do all the cooking, it's not so small, is it? Are you cooking, Roy? Arlene says, I'm cutting up a devotional, keeping the days that had an impact and putting them in a journal. Oh, Arlene, what a great idea. Oh, what a great idea. I like that. Arlene says, what is everybody else doing? She says, they grow up so fast, but when we want them to stay young and cuddly. Janet Nash had to leave. Have a great day. She said, Ben's here. Take care, everyone. Ben's plane came. Oh, there's Posh. Posh, are you still out there? Posh says, my mom always added a dash of whiskey to the whipped cream for some fa-la-la. I can imagine Posh eating some whipped cream with a little whiskey in it. I'm going to have to tease her about whipped cream and whiskey, and Keisha will get a kick about that. Do you have whiskey in your whipped cream, Posh? Is she out there? Are you listening? Posh, are you still out there with your whiskey and whipped cream? Aw. Meri, what kind of paper dolls are you doing for December daily? Well, I haven't started them yet. I got all this scrap for my stars. I'm not going to start them until December 1st. I want to get my postcards done so I can take my sewing machine down because we want to put up a Christmas tree. And my sewing machine is in the way out there. And I got to take all those boxes I have in the dining room and move them into this little stash room. So, and kind of clean and dust out there. So and I'm going to have cataract surgery. My next week is going to be crazy. But my paper dolls, I'm going to start, I said I was going to start them after Thanksgiving. So I'll probably start some next. I thought my first 2 would be for Thanksgiving. I want to do the pilgrims, probably a man and woman pilgrim. And then for Halloween, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I was thinking a black cat for Halloween. And it'll be a paper doll black cat. It'll just be a big, tall black cat. Maybe with a red heart. We'll call it Bandit. And then I want to do a snowman. And then, I want to do all Christmas, like, of course, Santa Claus and an elf and Little Match Girl. A Little Match Girl is one of my favorite Christmas stories. The Little Match Girl, the Little Drummer Boy, an angel, a ballerina, all of those type of Christmassy. And I also want to do the nativity. And I got all these scraps out. So I pulled a lot of stuff out of here. All of this came out of the Christmas box. I'm going to save that stencil out for my journal. And of course, the songbook for the journal. And these Annie V sent me. And I was thinking these would go nice in the note cards. So I'm needing more room. I was going to cut that paper. I need a tray, Becky. I don't know what I did with all my trays. I get these things and then I use them and then I put them someplace and that's the last I see of them. Let's cut some. And I took a whole bunch of papers off of my side cart over here out in the living room on my recliner. And I can't sit down on my recliner till I clear all that paper off of it. These are my little paper dolls from Tim Holtz Christmas. All right. And let's get the stack of, this is all from cutting my stars out. And I was thinking that I could put this, iron it on some freezer paper. Just take and iron it. I'd have to arrange it, but just iron it down somehow. It'd take me a while to arrange it all on there so it doesn't, so it's, you can see I've cut it crazy here. Let's pull it apart. So just, and flatten it out on some freezer paper and then just stitch around it on freezer paper. And just make some scrap fabric out of all of this. And you can take your scraps and use them as stuffing. I'm sure Pam probably, they used to do that in the olden days. This would make a nice stuffing for a snowman or something. But I think I'm going to take some of it and try to iron it out on freezer paper. I'll keep that out in a bag. We got an empty bag here. All right, we're down to the note cards again. Becky said, or Arlene says, be right back. Arlene says, whiskey and whipped cream is not uncommon. Mama put Jack Daniels in hers. Oh, okay. We didn't have whiskey in our house. My dad was not a drinker. Oh, every now and then he'd have a beer. My brother was a drinker when he was younger, but he's rarely has a drink now. He gave it up. Roy says, we do soup to nuts. Meri, what kind of paper dolls are you doing for? Oh, that was Mitzi who asked that. Yeah, they're all going to be Christmas-themed paper dolls. I'll probably do a dolly, maybe a caroler. Let's see, the carolers. All Christmas themed, maybe Scrooge or Marley. Well, it'd be fun to do a Marley ghost, wouldn't it? The little, who was it? The little, not, I don't know, who am I thinking of? Not the little drummer boy. It's a Charles Dickens one. The poor little boy in Charles Dickens. I can't remember the story. I have to go review my Christmas. So, thank you, Mitzi. Good to see you, Mitzi. And Brenda A is here. She says, I got 12 coming. I can't find my earbuds. 12 people coming? And you can't find your earbuds. Let's see, who did I miss saying good morning to? Roy's here. Oh, there's Carol, the Canadian artisan. Hi, Carol, if you're out there listening. If you're doing other things, that's okay too. Good morning, Carol, the Canadian artisan. She streams on Saturday morning and then on Sunday morning with Anne. This is Wednesday. I have to be off of here in about an hour. I haven't done much. I drew, and I went through all my Christmas stash, sorted out some little paper dolls. Just having fun this morning. Janet had to leave. This is where Posh was here. Posh didn't come back. She's enjoying her whipped cream. Oh, dear. Posh peeked in. Becky said good morning to Carol. Carol peeked in. Carol said it's 27 degrees Fahrenheit where she is. It's kind of warm here in the 50s, but it's going to get colder. It's going to be kind of nice this weekend, but I think it's supposed to get colder next week. It was cold a few days ago, but yesterday was really nice. I'm just looking for people I missed. Janet Nash, Posh. I missed saying hello to Posh. She says, good morning, Meri. Happy Thanksgiving to you. This would be a good time to tell you guys again. I will be streaming tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. But And I will be streaming Friday morning, but I will not be streaming Friday night. I usually stream on Friday nights, but we're having our Thanksgiving on Friday night. So that's just when we can get together. So we're doing it on Friday night. So somebody who is out there want to stream on Friday night, take my time, go for it. But don't take it forever because I'll be streaming next Friday night. So just to let you know, let's see, this is Wednesday, so Dee Dee streams after me this morning. She streams at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Who else streams on Wednesdays? Oh, I'm forgetting. The newbies. The newbies. I'm going to have to write down Paint Girlies and Art Junkies and Kathy's, Pam. I don't know if Pam has a schedule. I'll have to find out. These newbie to me, I keep forgetting their schedules. I'm going to have to write it down. Tonight, Rosemary usually streams. I've not been going to Rosemary's because I get too inspired. Yeah. I get too inspired. I'm wanting to work on my Christmas stuff. I still have the bug journal to do. I don't know what she's doing for December. I'm sure it's wonderful, but I am so snowed under, literally. So, but she usually streams on Wednesday nights and Thursday nights. I don't know what she's going to do tomorrow night. Let's see if I missed anybody else. Arlene, Becky. Mail delivery is for communications, Arlene said. All right. I think I'm pretty well caught up. Arlene is dropping links to Dee Dee's channel. Thank you, Arlene. Roy said, I just got inspired for my December video hop project. Whew, this month is so busy. I want to get an early start. And speaking of Fourth Art video hops, we do have one coming up on Saturday. Thank you, Roy, for reminding us. So far, we have 7 people, I think, not counting myself, so it might be 8. I think a couple more might join. I'm hoping. It's pretty busy. I'm glad to get that many people over the holiday. And I'll tell you the theme. The theme is science. And that has been a challenge. But it's going to be a fun hop. So that'll be Saturday morning. I'll kick it off with a live stream at 4:30 in the morning. So the theme is science. We've got some new hoppers. We've got some new hoppers. Well, shall I make a couple note cards? I think I'm caught up. Mitzi says, thinking of doing, what is that? Mitzi? Oh, the ephemera one, the December, is that the, are you doing ephemera? Is that the ephemera one that you're talking about? That the lady that I'm not familiar with is doing. Everybody's loving what she's doing. It's all Christmas ephemera. Let me get my trimmer out here. Where did I put it? Where did I put that trimmer? Did I kick it? Where's my trimmer? No, we may not be cutting. Come on, Meri. Here it is, right here in front of me. So I think I'm going to make these. I'm not going to use my little paper doll ones yet. They're about 3 inches. I want to make these 2.5 by 4.5. So 4.5 and 4.5 is 9. This is 8.5. The 8.5 by 11. So let's cut it this way. Yeah, it's gonna, too much stuff on my desk. Let's cut it at, well, let's just cut it at 4.5. This way. And this will be folded in half. 4.5 is 2 1/4. Let me think this out. If I make this at 5, it would be 2.5 by 2.5. Let's make this by 5. And then I can get 2 out of this. 5 this way. And it'll be folded in half. So it'll be 2.5. And I'll cut these at 2.5. Like this. And then they'll fold in half like that. And those will make nice little note cards. So we want 2.5. And 2.5. Well, that was fun getting out that Christmas. And I'm going to have to do something. But if I don't get it done, it sits in my Christmas box. So it kind of is, they're kind of Christmas memories in there. All right, now I need this at, what did I say? 2.5? 2.5 at 5. Kind of fun just to have those things in a Christmas box. And I want these at 2.5. So these note cards will be 2.5-inch squares. And we'll work these up before I cut up any more. And then I'll make some to hold those paper dolls. So, and if you keep your little blade down towards your lock, it up here on this side is where it falls off. They have the little notch there to put in a new one. But if you keep it down there, and when you put it away this way, that won't fall out. We have trouble with that one falling out of that cutter. All right. So I'm not going to do the little paper dolls. I have this. I want something on the front. This is one I did yesterday. I've got these dahlia. Ooh, will that fit on there? I'll bet it will. That was some Christmas fabric that I got at the fabric store. And I don't know what I did with my bone folder. I'll bet this will fit right on there. Should I zoom in a little? Can you guys see okay? Do I need to zoom in? Arlene is dropping links to 49 Dragonflies, to Louise Heinzel, and Roy, Bootsy Roy, and to Carol, the Canadian artisan. Thank you, Arlene, for dropping those links. And Lori Pink Girly. Brenda says, I went to truck to look for earbuds. I found them. Now I can listen, and I'm working on something. It's nippy out, 26 degrees. It's cold. It felt colder, I guess, because I went out in my PJs and Crocs. Oh, Brenda. I just have a picture of a little lady in Crocs, which are kind of, are yours rubbery? Mine are rubbery, kind of garden shoe type things. And pajamas, running out to the truck, a Christmas truck, looking for her earbuds. I'm going to put that horse on there. And what are we going to put on the inside? This is too thin. I could put this on the inside. It's a little small though. Let me look over here. We got plenty out. We got plenty out. Let's look at this. Maybe we can find some papers to put on the inside here. We got some green. Ooh. Let's tear this out. This is thinner scrapbook paper, so that'll work in there. We got some green. Let's tear a sheet of green out. Okay, use it up. We got to use some of this stuff. I'm making little note cards. There's the little truck. Some of this is kind of wild. There's some numbers, and I'll tear one of those out. Maybe I'll take both of these. Take all three of these for, no, two of them for journaling. I'm looking for background stuff. Oh, here. Let's use these. Use up my scrappies. All right, that's enough. This is nothing I do fast. Arlene says, oh, Omagashi, my neighbor. Omagashi. Oh my gosh. I got a speck on my tablet. I didn't see the H. It looked like an I. Oh my gosh, my neighbor bought winter Crocs. They look like Crocs, but they have insulation in them. Wow. How cool is that? Winter Crocs. Arlene says, I'm wearing thick house booties. My toes are toasty. I'm barefoot. My toes are toasty without socks, let me tell you. You know, I feel like I want a piece of white lace behind this horse. Let's kind of trim him out a little. I found my little scissors. We're on the floor this morning. These scissors are probably getting kind of dull. I use them for everything. They're not cutting fabric so good this morning. My feet, in fact, I walk out in the kitchen. We got that vinyl flooring on our kitchen now, which I just love. But it's cold. It's not like carpet. But my feet feel so good. Because my feet get hot. My feet get hot, I have to say. And I go, ooh, this cold floor feels good to my feet. So I do say around the house, I very seldom wear. And if I wear house slippers, they're socks. Sometimes I'll put on a pair of socks. However, I'm thinking about crocheting and Bag a Day Crochet just uploaded a video for how to make fingerless gloves, and I made a pair a couple years ago, but I want another pair, and this is crochet, Bag a Day Crochet. So I want to finish my scarf. Now, let's see, let's put some lace behind there. I think I have some lace in here. There's some thinner lace. I thought I had some whiter. Here. It's hiding. I thought I had whiter yet. I have a piece of whiter lace. Where did it run off to? Did I stuff it back in here? That's the pink and the red. Yeah, I stuffed it back in here. I'll stuff all this over here. All right, let's put a piece of this whiter lace on here. And I just kind of tack these together with tape. I I'm not so much into, is it going to stick forever? So if you get one of these at any time, I don't know if I'll be sending these out at Christmas or not. We'll have to see what I do. I was going to send out postcards, so these may not get sent out for a while, but I feel like doing some Christmas ones. We'll just see. They're going to go in my email, not my email, my Happy Mails ephemera box. Oh, I didn't cut that small enough. Oh, this one little one's going to get cut off. A little scrappy. So that will go there. And this will go. And I feel like maybe I need a smaller piece down at the bottom. Let's maybe put another piece on here at the bottom. And I'm just putting these on with tape. That's the way it is. It's just, it's not meant to be nothing but what it is. There's Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Good morning. Joyce sent me something in that and then I got in my Christmas box. I can't remember what it was. I said, oh, this is from Joyce. Now let me cut this off. I got a thread got caught in there. Let's just pull it off. Thread got caught in that. Probably wouldn't have mattered, but we would do another one. Becky said that was getting in and out. Didn't want to go later in the middle of the last minute crazies. Have you already been shopping, Becky? At 7:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning? Becky's back. What did you buy, Becky? How many are you having for Thanksgiving? My brother's going to have turkey thighs. I don't know what I'm going to have. I'm going to make dressing. I'll probably just have dressing and gravy. That's fine with me. I'm not much of a meat eater, I have to tell you guys. My brother likes a lot of meat. I can eat it, but I'm not much of a, I could go without it and I wouldn't miss it. So I'll probably have maybe some vegetable soup. Maybe some salami. I got some salami. I like salami. All right. I think I'm liking that. It's not perfect, but it needs a little charm. I didn't get my charms out. I want to put charms on these. I got a whole bunch of music charms. Let's go ahead and put this guy down. And I think these will probably eventually maybe come off. I don't know. I'm going to put this on lace or fabric. I'll put it on the fabric. I don't know about this. But I'm not gluing them all down tight or anything like that. It's just supposed to be a little note card. And it could be very easy taken apart. Where's that pin? I don't know if I can get this off. So I want to work on my art journal probably tomorrow morning. I want to finish up spraying it. And today I'm going to work on during the day, I'm going to work on my postcards. I want to work on my postcards out at the sewing machine. I'm ready to sew them on. Right here. Will he fit right there? No. Hard to see. Where's he going? Little horsey. What are these called? Dahlia horses? Dahlia or something like that. The little Swedish horse decoration. Let's trim him up a little here. There's a name for these horses. It starts with a D. They're little Swedish horses. Now inside here, I was thinking maybe some of, like, well, not that. This in the background. So cut it right here, maybe. No, a little thinner. Cut it. I think I'll tear it right underneath of those. It's going to be torn. Right here. Right. Yeah. That'll work. Right there. And I might send out a few of these. Maybe put a couple in an envelope as Happy Mail and send a little greeting saying, enjoy these, put them on a package or something like that. Use them how you want for Christmas. It seems a shame to make them and not use them. I'll cut this right in here. But we got to get them made first. Got to get them made. So let's fold this one in half. Put that one there. And now I want, oh, what did I do with it? I saved it out. Oh dear. I'm laughing at my stack of stuff over here. I'm laughing at my stack of stuff. Well, fiddlesticks. Oh, let me turn around. I also have, I can pull images out of this farmhouse Christmas issue. It's Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, isn't it? And I swear I cleaned off this desk over here and it's all messy again. It's all messy again. I'm looking at some of my papers that I can write on, like this. Little notey papers. That's enough. My crunchy papers from. We'll be doing more of this tomorrow morning. I want to finish up my spraying on my. Oh, it's got flowers on my Christmas December daily. I got to get that finished. Look, there's a red truck. A lot of Christmas images in here, just to click away. Some socks, a tree. I laugh, like when I go to Menards and Hobby Lobby, you see these little trees, little branches. They want $17 or $18 for them. I'm going, just go get you an artificial tree and cut off all the branches and snip them down with the wire cutters, and you can have $20 trees all over the place, all over your house. There's some Christmas. So there's a lot of Christmas. I might do a Christmas blue book too. Wouldn't that be fun? Just take a magazine and cut out. Maybe I'll fussy cut out of this magazine. Look, there's some gloves. And what are these? all wrapped up. Are they socks tied up? I think there's a socks tied up as little gifties. The joy to be found in the time-honored family tradition might be just the reason Andy Williams proclaimed this as the most wonderful time of the year. Whether it's baking a batch of Grandma's signature cookies, gathering for a rollicking neighborhood caroling party, donning matching pajamas to watch a nostalgic holiday movie, or working together to serve a meal at a local soup kitchen, these activities truly put the spirit into the season. That could almost go in a journalist's journaling spot. Ooh, yummy. What are these? On Christmas Eve, British children often leave their father Christmas mince pies. Those are mince pies. Oh my. And a glass. Where's Janet? She left. I'll bet she would recognize these. And a glass of brandy in lieu of cookies and milk set out for Santa in the United States. Hey, they get fancy over there in Britain. Ooh. This is an older farmhouse country sampler magazine, 2020. This, I feel like cutting this one all up. I feel like fussy cutting. Look, what are they doing? Farm school. Oh, this is these are some extra pages in here. We'll just flip over those. There we can do some holiday party stuff. Share your favorite holiday dinner. Sing a holiday song. Holiday charades. Split into, it tells how to do them on this side. Ooh, I'm enjoying just looking at this magazine right in front of you guys. All is calm, decorating for Christmas. I got to clean up the boxes out of our dining room. I don't want to leave those out all year. I want to put up a Christmas tree. So that's, I got to sew all my Christmas cards first. I was thinking I could take my sewing machine out in the kitchen. We have a socket out in the kitchen. I might be able to plug it on. All right, I was looking for, oh, there's a star there. I want, where's my note paper here? Let's just tear this. Might give it some room for another one here. Maybe right about here we'll tear it. And then we want this one wider. So we're going to tear it. Let's tear it this way first. Want it a little shorter. And I'm making some little note paper to go in here. And it will flip like this, so you can still see that. I'll just glue it in the center, or tape it. So we want it a little shorter. And maybe about like that. Yeah. And like, I eventually get these done. It's almost 7 o'clock. What did Roy say? We make turkey cookies and write the name of each guest at a place card on their plate. Oh, how cool is that, Roy? Arlene says, Roy, that's fancy. Is Artie Dar in here? Hi, Artie Dar. Good morning. Anne says, good morning. Arlene says, now I want a turkey cookie. Bitsy says, that's gobbleistic idea, Boots. Gobbleistic. Becky says, I'm making a mincemeat pie for Scott. Well, how does mincemeat taste? I think my head says it's kind of spicy. Is it kind of a spicy fig type filling? Is that mincemeat? Kind of a fig, spicy fig? Or am I thinking wrong there? I don't think I've ever had mincemeat. All right, we're back to this. So let's do some taping. Oh, I don't know what I did with my tape. It's under here somewhere. We're going to tape this on here. Well, yeah. We got the little dahlia horse. I got some charms. I didn't get them out. I don't want to go digging for them now. But I'm put little charms on here. And on the ones I did yesterday. So let's put just a little bit of tape in here. Because I want it to flip open. And I'm just going to put it down the center. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. We bought a pizza at the frozen pizza. We like that. What is it called? It's not DiGiorno. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. There's a frozen pizza we like. It's a little bit better pizza. And we could have ordered it at the store, but this pizza only that we bought frozen only cost $7. And the one that we buy costs $16. The one that we have made hot, fresh. So we had that last night. And I like pepperoni pizza. My brother likes all sorts of meat on his. So I let him have his all meat pizza. I don't really enjoy it as much. They put Italian sausage, and I'm not getting this straight. Italian sausage and bacon and well, it had pepperoni on it. I ate the pepperoni stuff. All sorts of meat in there. There we go. So I want it to kind of flip. And then on that, we're going to put a little journal spot in here. I might have to cut these a little smaller. No, it's not too bad. I think I'll try to trim a little off of it. Where's my ruler? Make it a little smaller if I can get a hold of it. I got to make dressing today, or make the dressing tomorrow. I have to make the cornbread, and I want some of this red to show. I think I'll make it a little smaller this way too. I can tear it. Yeah. Put that in there, and then I'm going to grab something out of here. It says it has 82 pieces in here. It doesn't feel like 82 pieces, but it's probably 82 pieces. Got special delivery. Some stamps. Greetings. Some of these are too large for what I want. I want the smaller pieces. This says Meri. It just fits on there. Oh, look, here's a Christmas stocking. Find another way to use that. There's a holly. I like that. And then you could say Christmas greetings or something. I guess I could put it on this side too. All right, we're going to use that one. Now I got all of this out. I'm going to work in my journal tomorrow morning, so I'll have to clear all this off my desk. I'm slow at this stuff. Thanks for bearing with me. Can I get this back in the package? We don't know. It's closed up on me. And the best way to keep this thing from flapping closed is to put your ruler in it and hold it open that way and take a handful and squeeze them in there. Ooh, let's keep that one out. Yep, I think there were 82 pieces here. Yeah, still sticks on there. Where's the one I was keeping out? But hopefully I folded it up in that card. Where's the card? Don't tell me I put the card in here. Doesn't look like it. Where's my card? Here. All right. Meri's got to sort all this out. Scrappy, scrappy, scrappy. What's going on in chat? Who came in? Janet Burgess. Hi, Janet Burgess. Welcome, welcome. Anne said, I used to make mincemeat pie for my father-in-law. It contains raisins and apples and lots of spices. Well, that sounds good, to tell you the truth. Raisins and apples and spices. Figs? Any figs? I think figs when I think of that. We could do some of that. Mincemeat, raisins, and we've got cinnamon and ginger and nutmeg. And we don't have figs, but we got raisins. I was going to make some oatmeal raisin cookies. My brother likes those. Maybe I'll make some of those for Thanksgiving. He'd enjoy that. And I was going to make them. And when we went to the store, there were no eggs to be found last week, but I found some yesterday. All right, let's at least finish this one card. I fiddle around a lot with this stuff, but I have fun. It's a lot of work to make one little card. What happened to my horse? I'm doing this backwards. It's a lot of work to make one little note card. So if you get one, you go, Meri put a lot of work into this. I feel like I need a black line around this and a silver charm. And I've already taped my horse down, I think. And they're just tacked on there with tape. I could probably put another piece of tape. Let's see, let's kind of hold this there. I'm going to put another piece of tape there. If I can find my tape. And my tape gets all sorts of little scrappies on it. Part of the fun. Let's put some tape right there. Oh, that might be out a little further. I can tear that off. And I had a needle out, but boy, I guess I put it back there. Let's push this in a little. I was thinking about my postcards, what I was going to do on the back. And what I think I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to put labels on there, but my labels, I'm going to stitch little square, around little square label. And I'll handwrite the label, but I'm going to glue that on the back. So it'll have stitching on the back too. All right. Got another piece of tape coming here. And this one I'm going to put one on each side. That's what I tend to do. So my task, well, I usually take a nap after my streams because I'm usually pretty tired after streaming for 3 or 4 hours. And I'll have some breakfast today. Probably take a nap. I might drop in and see what Dee Dee has going on her desk. And do a little knitting. I'm enjoying my knitting. And work on postcards and stir up that cornbread today. That's my tasks for today. Postcards will take a while. Is that about centered? It is. Right about there. We'll get one note card done, if anything. And then on this side, I'm going to put this. And I think I'm going to snip this little branch off because he's, well, I guess he's going to be in the way. This little stem. I'm going to snip it off or snip it down. And I'm going to put that on here. So you could put a little Merry Christmas on there, right? Christmas greeting or hello or for you. Something like that in there. And I might just take a couple of these that I make and put them in an envelope and send them away. And just send them blank. Send them blank. And they're kind of fun to make. Just send them as a couple of them. One in an envelope wouldn't be enough. Just say, here's some note cards for you to use. And if you don't send them to anybody, just put them in your art journal. Whoops, I want that over a little further. Can I get that off? Some cranberries, I think. Some sort of berries. Could be hot. I don't know if it's holly berries. Now, there. Well, we got one done, except for a charm. I want to put a charm on here. What time is it? 7:12. Let's put another one together. What did he do with them all? We're going to do this. Let's fold it in half. If I get 2 done, I'll be happy. I'll be content with 2. Because I went all through that Christmas box of stuff. Dug out stuff. Isn't this ribbon pretty? I got this, I believe, in Happy Mail from somebody. It's so pretty. Who sent me this? I think somebody sent me this. I don't know where I got it. All right, let's see what I'm going to put on here, though. Let's see. I got some scrapbook paper. I got scraps. I've already got my note paper cut. We could take let's see, 5 golden rings, 7 swans of swimming, 6. This is the 12 days of Christmas stuff. See what I want to put in there. Do that. That would be pretty. So what do we want to put on the front? We'll do a note card here for the inside. So what do I want to put on the front? This. Here, and take this piece and put it in the center. This was the backing. Somebody sent me this. Where is it? It's really, really pretty. I disassembled it. Somebody sent me stuff. Was that Janet Nash? Not pretty, not that one. This one. This was so pretty, and I took it up. This was on the back of it. And I took it, I don't know if it was Artie Dar or Janet Nash or Paint, or not Paint Girly, but Art Junkie. That's pretty. All right, I think I'll take a piece here. Let's cut this out first so that I don't. I want a little green rim around it. So some of you are cooking for Thanksgiving. Some of you are just relaxing and having your own dinner. It's kind of what we're going to do. Tomorrow I will be streaming at early in the morning. And I don't know if, let's see, Thursday, I don't know if anybody's coming on at 9 tomorrow. I guess I'll find out tomorrow. Let's put this on the background. Of course, it's cut crooked here because Meri doesn't cut straight. Let's fold it in half. Let's see if I can't. My jiggly hands. And let's see if I have enough. I'm just going to have it. Get it straightened out here. It's just going to fit. Almost fits. We want a little red border anyway. And let's cut this a little bit longer because this is not straight. Let's straighten this out. If I can. And cut this a little bit more here. Save that. I'll want it for something. And I don't know what side I had this on. It's got a thread hanging here. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't need perfect. I don't need perfect. It's just going to be background. And let's cut it a little shorter. All right, so that is going on here. I'll tape it down somehow. This looks crooked to me now. Both of them look crooked. I think it's because it's a bendable. It's kind of a, the fabric is, let's see if I can't trim this up just a teeny bit. The fabric is wiggly. All right. I want some of the red to show though, so let's, and I don't care if it's squiggly in there. It almost looks like a page border. I don't want to cut too much off though. Put it this way. Now it's all too squiggly. I don't know. I thought I had it trimmed straight. I sure didn't. It's squiggly. There. That's good enough. Because we're going to put this on it. Like that. And then we're going to put this little piece in the center. Ah! A lot of work to do all that. What time is it? 7:22. If I'm going to get this one done, I better hop along here. So let's put this down with a couple pieces of tape. I want to get 2 done today. And these are not meant to be permanent forever because they're just taped together. They're just kind of taped together. The little note cards. Let's see if I can get this on here so it looks halfway decent. This is Wednesday, so Dee Dee comes on at 8:30 Eastern, just a few minutes away. That's good enough. And then we're going to put this in the center here. And it's just going to be taped. The tape seems to hold it pretty good. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to work on my Christmas journal. I want to finish spraying pages, and then I'm going to scrape white paint and splatter white paint on the pages to help distress them. And I have 6 pages to finish spraying stuff on. And I hope I can get this off. That other one went on fine. Don't give me trouble now. There it goes. I can never see to center this stuff. There we go. And then this is going to go in the center here. Oh, I'm liking it. I should use glue. But the tape seems to be holding it pretty good. It seems, if it doesn't dry out eventually, that's what I worry about. I worry about this tape drying out. I have not used it over a period of 5 years, so we don't know what's going to happen. It may not. Come on, don't give me troubles now. I'm not in the mood for it. And let's put this on right in there. Ah, isn't that pretty? Oops, it's going to go this way. Can I take that off and put it the other way? It's sticking on there pretty good. I want to put it this way. It just looks more right to me this way. There we go. And then the center, we are going to have that black. Let's tear it here. Of course, I got that under it. And I don't care if it's got white on there. That, in fact, I'm thinking, well, no, it fits pretty good. We need to tear it a little. Tear it a little on the side here. I don't care if there's white showing. To me, that's just, it's just another form of distress. I don't know if I can tear that little of a piece. I might have to just cut this off. To me, that's just another form of distress. Some people don't like white raggedy, but I kind of like it. It gives some depth depth, DEPTH, to the page. Let's fold this in half as neatly as I can. I need to make a zine, don't I? I don't know if I'll have time to make a zine tomorrow. Make a zine. And let's put some tape on this. Here. And now, it would be interesting to make some little note cards. I wonder if I could do that. Did I put these? Put them on the wrong ends. Well, it's going to be taped down on the sides. This one, I like to tape it in the middle. This one's going to be taped on the sides. I'm not going to redo it. I'm in too much of a hurry to get this done by 2 minutes here. I'm trying to get it done in 2 minutes. Let me fit it in there. There, and then we have this. Let's cut this down a little. And I'm just going to trim it. Maybe right about there. Cut a little off of the end here. And come on, open up. Don't be stubborn. That's going to go in there. And I want that to flip. I want it to flip. So let's put a piece of tape here. And here. And of course I lost my needle. There it is. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I wish you all a busy day today getting ready for it. And then we're going to take this. It's a little big. You know what? I kind of like it in there. So I think I'm going to tape this down. Just put a piece of tape on this. And I'm getting in a hurry here. Put some tape on this. To me, it just kind of goes. Where did I put that tape? Right here. Come on, don't be mean now. Tape that down, and then put this right there. And this will flip open. That's okay. That's what I want. So there's this one and this one that I got done out of all my messing around. I got 4 of them done. Hold it. I got 4 of them done yesterday. This is one that I did yesterday. This needs a charm or something in the middle, a bling in the middle. These are just fun. I might put a little word on there, go through my Christmas pack and pick out something. This one has berries in the middle. And they just kind of flip. They're not meant to be anything more than a little note card. So it is exactly 7:32. I want to thank you all for coming in. Arlene says, I like mincemeat. Learned how to make it without sugar and sweeteners. So let me go down to the bottom here. I want to thank you all for coming in. Angie says she's going to craft some. I have to clean up my bedroom. It looks like the Roadrunner hit it. Bye, everybody. Hi, Barber Chicken Pot Pie Society. Bye, Barber Chicken Pot Pie Society. Go out. Enjoy your getting ready for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay busy. If you have a little time, make some note cards. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 4:30. Don't forget, Saturday is our 4th Art Saturday video hop. I'll be kicking it off at 4:30 in the morning, and the videos will go live at 5:30 a.m. You can watch them at your leisure. And, yeah, the theme is science. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for popping in.